WoW Classic has brought around some changes with the game, going back to its old school roots without flying mounts with incredibly high movement speeds, thus creating the need and desire of a fast ground mount once again. Apart from flight paths, heartstones, mage portals and a ghetto heartstone through leaving your group in an instance or walking there yourself, there aren't many options to go around the game world. And even though rare mounts have the same baseline 60% movement increase, and the epics have 100% increase, there are some that just look more unique than others. Obtaining one of these rare mounts can give you some street cred in the back alleys of Orgrimmar Stormwind, people whispering your name whilst you walk around in your dashing achievement. So, in the spirit of impressing your friends, let's look at the top 10 rarest mounts in WoW Classic. At number 10 are the Warlock and Paladin class mounts. Although you might think that these aren't very rare, only 2 classes in the entire game have access to them, which makes them pretty rare by definition, not as rare as others, which is why it gets the number 10 spot. Both mounts can be obtained by the respective class, the rare one at level 40 through your class trainer and the level 61 through a quest line. One thing that makes them unique is that when you summon them, you have a little unique animation. The Dreadsteed makes the ground below it crack with fire, and the charger surrounds itself and the rider in golden light. At number 9 we have the Nonracial mounts. These are the mounts not tied to your chosen race. When you create a character, its race decides which mount type or animal type of mount you have easier access to. For an undead, for example, this would mean the Kodos, wolves and raptors are the non-racial mounts, but you are still able to obtain the other race's mounts. You will need Exalted Reputation with the desired faction's reputation. The easiest way is through runecloth donations in the respective city, but it might not be very cheap or very long grind if you grind them yourself, and there are also a few quests you can do for some reputation. At number 8 we have the red Kirashi Resonating Crystal. The Kirashi mounts become available when AQ releases in Phase 5. The red one, as well as the yellow, green and blue recolor drop inside the raid and can only be used there, but the red one has a lower drop rate than its recolors, which is why it has a spot here. Although you can't show them off in the world, you can still impress your raiding partners, though most people might have a red one by now, to be honest. At number 7 we have the Horn of the Frostwolf Howler and the Stormpike Battle Charger. Both mounts are obtained through being exalted with your respective Alterac Valley faction, Frostwolf Clan if you're Horde and Stormpike Guard if you're Alliance. They both look pretty neat and unique from their normal faction models and have some cool purple glowing eyes, which makes them stand out a bit. However, even with PvP rank 3 discounts and exalted rep, the mount will still cost you a minimum of 640 gold. At number 6 we have the Winterspring Frost Saber. This mount is a very unique one, but can only be acquired as an Alliance player. Getting it is a very monotonous task. There are no dailies in WoW Classic, but to get this mount you have to do 3 quests over and over and over until you're exalted with the Winterspring Trainers faction. When you finally get there, you can buy the mount for 900 gold. If you then want to ride it, you have to know Tiger Riding, which is easy enough as an Night Elf because that is your faction's mount or your race's mount, but other races will have to get exalted with their Nessus first. At number 5 we have the rank 11 PvP mounts. These black recolors can only be obtained by players who are rank 11 in PvP or above. Each costs 100 gold and can be bought in your faction's PvP rewards hall. But even getting rank 11 might not be too easy as a casual player with a competitive player base. You'll be grinding a lot of hours in the PvP battlegrounds. At number 4 is the Swift Rizagi Raptor. This mount drops from Bloodlord Mandokir and Zul'Gurub with a very low drop rate. It's available from Phase 4 when ZG opens. Its drop rate is 1%, so good luck with that and the 19 people you're with it when it drops. At number 3 is the Swift Zulian Tiger. Like the Raptor we just talked about, this one also drops in ZG, but from High Priest Thekal or Thekal. Its drop rate is also 1%. Might be a little lower, a little higher, or exactly the same, so it was hard to decide the 3rd and the 4th spot for them. I just personally like the Tiger model a lot more, so I gave it a sneaky 3rd spot over the Raptor. At number 2 is the Death Charger's Reins. For Horde players this one isn't too special, given they have access to the undead racial horses, but for Alliance is the only one of this type they can obtain. It has a blue cloth for the saddle, which makes it slightly unique for Horde players, but all in all it'll be hard to notice only that. Nevertheless, it has a drop rate of 0.02%, and with 4 other people wanting it, that leaves you with 0.004% chance that it drops and that you win it, so best of luck. And at number 1 we have the Black Kirashi Resonating Crystal. This mount usually goes out to players who spend every waking hour grinding for the quests of the questline to open the gates of AQ in Phase 5. You will need multiple people, or even a guild, help you farm all the reputation, and once the first person turns it in, you have 10 hours to turn in your final quest to also get the mount. So only people within that 10-hour window after opening the gates of AQ can get the mount. And those are the 10 rarest mounts in World of Warcraft Classic. If you enjoyed, perhaps leave me a like, it helps me get found by new and more people. Subscribe if you want to see me in your YouTube feed every now and then. And other than that, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.